That's a technical foul.
Hi, my name is Moni and welcome to my channel. In today's video we are going to be reviewing the new Fenty Beauty Moroccan Spice palette. This is the second palette that Fenty Beauty has came out with. The first palette was the Galaxy palette, which was a complete all shimmers, and then now in the second palette we have a variety. We have some mattes, we have some satins, some shimmers, but all those deets is going to be below in the description box. We're going to get into whether this palette is worth your coins. We're going to do some swatches. I'm going to let you guys know my honest, truthful opinion of what I think about, you know, this palette. Created 2 looks. Let me know what you think and stay tuned for the video. Alright, so I just did my face, did my eyebrows, put on my foundation. Here's what the packaging looks like. Swatches are also on my IG. And basically this is what the palette looks like. So I'm just holding it up right just to show you guys like how it looks. The names of all the shades is on the back, like her first palette that came out have like a smoky cloud or like purple smoke or purple haze, purple pinkish haze with Fenty Beauty on the front. Right off the back, like this packaging is gorgeous. I have my hat on just to be able to hold my hair back so it won't get into my eyes. This collection, Fenty Beauty also came out with the Pro Filters called Pro Filter Amplifying Eye Primer, and this is what it looks like. And they did name it. It's called Invisi Pink. So this came out, the eyeliner came out, and the eyeshadow palette came out. So I was only able to get the eyeshadow palette and the eye primer because at my local Sephora the eyeliner was sold out. So I was only to get these 2, and this is what it looks like. The bottle, like from first glance, is like really beautiful, really chic, like glass like bottle. And this is the primer. I'm gonna do a swatch for you guys. So here's the swatch. This is what the swatch looks like. And it doesn't really have a smell to it. It almost smells like Elmer's glue. Like that's the smell like I'm getting from this. And this is what the bottle looks like. Okay. Like it's like tacky. It's like getting tacky. I'm gonna try to like spread it apart. Has some hold to it, so you know we're gonna test it out today, see how it looks. I'm going to do swatches now, and we're gonna see how the swatches look with the primer, because the whole collection, you know, came with this primer. Usually I swatch eyeshadows without a primer, but since we have one right here, we're gonna see, you know, how it looks. take this primer and just put it all over the eye. I am going to take the primer and also like put it up here a little bit. Okay, so this look is, I'm probably like adding a little bit too much primer, getting a little bit too happy. But this look, I'm just basically winging it. I don't even know what I'm gonna do yet. I'm going to put on one of the eyeshadows without primer so I can show you like what it looks like. I think this brown shade right here is Come and Get It. I think that's what it's called. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of that and I'm gonna put it on my eye right here. This is not the eye look. I just want to show you guys like how it looks without the primer, and then I'm gonna show you how it looks with the primer. So as you can see, like as I'm putting it on, like this is my first time doing it on my eye with the primer. It's coming out way more pigmented. I'm gonna do another swatch, you know, like over here. So as you can see the difference with the primer, with the Fenty primer right here, and without the primer. Alright, so some primers that I noticed, some eye primers that I noticed, like sometimes they feel like a little greasy and oily. It's not too greasy, and it does have like a little thick consistency, and it gets tacky pretty fast. So as far as like the primer goes, like I really like the primer. Blue right here, the blue is called, I think, Evil Genie. This blue is like really gorgeous. I want to start from the bottom first with this blue and just put this, you know, blue on the bottom, and I'm just like really winging it. That brush was my Juvia's J129 brush, angled brow brush to apply that color. So now I'm gonna go into my transition, and I'm taking the City Colors CCE01 brush, and it looks like this. Come and Get It, the one we swatched earlier. Yeah, I'm gonna go in this with my transition. I am taking Juvia's J127 Precision brush, and that's what it looks like. And I'm just taking this color right here and putting that color in the crease. Taking my MAC 215 brush, and we're gonna go back in with that color, Come and Get It, and just put it a little bit on the lid. Just a little bit of it on the lid. Alright, now I'm gonna do some blending. So I'm taking my Spectrum brush B06 and just blend out this look a little bit on the, blend out the crease and blend out the transition. Now I'm taking my Spectrum A12 brush, and I'm going in with, let's see, this color right here, and that one is called Nuts and Dates. I mean, that's pretty good. Got the intensity that I wanted. It's like a little harsh line like right there. I'm just trying to blend that out, but it's not working with me. So blend out that part right there. Like this one in the middle. This one is called, I think it's called Quicksand. Yeah. So this shade right here is called Quicksand. I just took a little bit of that and just put it on top of the lid. Like that color is like so pretty. And just place that on top of the lid. I'm gonna take Casablanca, which is this shade right here, and I'm gonna take the Spectrum A113, and I'm gonna place Casablanca. I think I'm gonna place it right here. Like that's like super pretty. Let's spice up this look a little bit. I'm gonna add some more this primer on there. We're not getting really the pigmentation that I want. almost like a cut crease, but not really. And then now what I'm gonna do is this color right here, and that is called Marrakush. So I'm gonna go with Marrakush and just do the inner corner. Make sure it doesn't cover Casablanca. And this brush is A113. I'm not sure if I mentioned that. And we're just gonna like lightly pat it, you know, in the corner of the eye and just bring it around like so. I'm using the Fix Plus. I'm going back in with the A116 from Spectrum. I don't even know if I used this already, but I'm using the A16 from Spectrum, and I'm going back in with that Casablanca because it's not really showing the way I wanted to show. This color is like really shimmery, really glittery. It's a real shimmer color. This glitter or sparkle is like getting out of hand. So I'm going back in with this shade, but I'm kind of losing that like that mystery with all the other shimmer shades. So I just want to put that back in there, bring it out a little bit because I don't have that liner. I'm gonna go back in with City Color CC01 and just blend this out a little bit. I'm gonna take this color, go back in with this color, Come and Get It. Use this as a little transition over here. And then I should take a little bit of this gold. Blended to me. This Moroccan Ice, and I'm gonna see how that one looks under my brow because the other ones are just looking way too bright and crazy. And blend the inner corner with the blue shade. I do not like Casablanca right here. I think it's just taken away from the look. I'm gonna show you how it looks like on the eyelid. So like it's a shimmer. Look. It's like very, you know, sparkly. I'm gonna add some more of this gold and bring it up to right here. See how that works. Cause that Casablanca is just super messy. Okay, so finally you could say the look is done, and I'm just gonna match this look on that eye and put some lashes on and do like that. Okay, so this is the final look for look number 1. I had to add my own eyeliner because when I went to my local Sephora, the eyeliner was sold out, so I had to put my own eyeliner, and I used the e.l.f. eyeliner. Everything that I use, of course, is gonna be in the description box. I'm gonna take Mimosa Sunrise to go with this look here, and I also have the Sharp Tooth highlighter brush from Fenty, but for right now, since I'm trying to like get my makeup in order, can't really find it. So I'm just gonna take this little orange shade with my e.l.f. brush and just add the highlighter, a little bit of highlighter to the cheeks, just a little bit. Give me a nice little Moroccan vibe. And some on the other side, just add that. And then I'm gonna take a dab of this Sangria Sunset and just, you know, use it as my blush and just add a little bit to the cheeks. Let's add some on the other side. Just add a little bit to my cheeks. Alissa Ashley's lip gloss, e.l.f. This is in the shade Nude Rose. I'm gonna add this lip gloss to my lips. This is such a pretty nude shade. applicator makes it so easy to apply. I'm about to give you guys my review of this palette and what I think. My honest review of the Moroccan Spice palette from Fenty Beauty. Now, as you can see, you know, it brings about gorgeous looks. This look is beautiful. It was a little hard to work with, you know, to be honest with you guys. It was a little hard to work with. I felt like some of the shades were a little dry. I don't know if anybody ever described eyeshadows as being dry, but to me, some of the shades was a little dry, a little patchy. Like this red one, some of the matte shades and some of the satin shades like this one was a little kind of hard to blend out. The primer, I love the primer. I definitely would keep the primer. It has a very nice tackiness and it really makes the eye color pop. When I first saw the palette, like, I really wish there was like some more bright colors and then like maybe like a nice little yellow, like a little burnt orange yellow or something like that to brighten up this palette. There's a lot of earthy shades like this one and this one and this one. I mean, but it's still fine. As far as like price wise, like the packaging is just gorgeous. It will get your fingerprints on it. The colors are beautiful, the finishes are beautiful. It will give you a very nice Moroccan beautiful look, you know, as you can see on my eyes. I feel like the palettes are a little bit too pricey. If they was like $40–50, like, yeah, I would run to go get this palette. But being a consumer, like a regular makeup consumer, $60 for me to me is a little bit, you know, too steep. But overall, it is a nice palette. To be honest with you, I will wait until this palette go on sale. Like the other palette did. The other palette went from $60 to $40 around Christmas time. So I'm ready to do my second look. I don't quite know what I'm gonna be doing yet. I'm just gonna do something fast and simple and just probably do it to both of the eyes. I'm back on. This eyeshadow palette works best with, you know, the primer. I'm not sure how it works with a different type of primer. I'm gonna start off at this color with my transition shade, and again I'm gonna do it on the right eye. So just start off with this. This is probably Come Get It, which is called Desert. No, I am lying. It is called Saffron, and obviously because it is a nice little red, and I'm just gonna have it come just a little bit below that transition, very lightly. Use this color right here and put that color in the crease. Taking my MAC and I'm going in with this shade right here, which I think is Quicksand. It is called Quicksand. I'm just going to place that all over the eye. Now I'm going to go in with this shade right here. This shade is called Mirage. And I think I'm going to pat that all over the eye. I'm going to keep it simple. I'm just going to pat this all over the eye. I'm going to take this shade right here, which is called Moroccan Spice, and just dab the inner corner right here. This is such a pretty little highlight. And I'm also going to dab the inner corner with that color. And I'm also going to do like the brow, like under the brow. Taking a shader brush, this is Spectrum A13, and I'm just going to go under the eye with, this one. Let's see how this one looks. So this is the second look, you know, to the Moroccan Spice palette, and I just did something Very simple. So let me know which look you like the most. Put in the comments whether you like look 1 or look 2 the most. And yeah.
Oh, she met it rocking. Oh.
It's like once you do one eye and get one out. Once you do one eye and get one eye out the way, it's easier to do. Oh god, I can't even get that off. Woo. Okay, what I'm gonna do, because I do not have any makeup remover, but I do have coconut oil. I think I'm gonna why can't go under my eyelids, guys? I don't want nothing too crazy. This gold.